In the vast expanse of history, the world stage saw the rise and fall of empires like stars in the night sky, each taking its turn to shine and then fade into the annals of time. This tale unfolds the epoch known as the Great Divergence, a period from 1400 to 1600 AD, when the Western European city-states charted a course of expansion and discovery that the Eastern empires of China and Islam did not. It is a story of divergence, not just in the clanging forges of technology or the tilled fields of agriculture, but in the very essence of societal fabric. In the chapters before the 1400s, the East held the quill of progress. China, with its ancient ingenuity, had whispered the secrets of gunpowder into existence around 200 AD. Yet, it was not until the hands of time had turned many pages that this knowledge would ignite the European imagination, transforming into the thunderous might of firearms. These weapons, with their deafening roar, became the scepters of conquest in the New World, Africa, and Asia, casting the wielders as gods in the eyes of those who had never heard such sounds nor seen such fury. In the realm of culture, the divergence was profound. The West had its philosophers like Plato, who in his Allegory of the Cave implored mankind to step out of the shadows of their own making, to seek and embrace the light of knowledge that lay beyond their current understanding. He likened men to frogs around a pond, urging them to leap beyond the familiar waters of the Mediterranean to discover new ponds, new possibilities. Aristotle too built upon these ideas, championing the cause of exploration and the expansion of sciences, philosophy, and technologies. In contrast, the East had its sages, like Confucius, who counseled a more introspective path. He taught that one's aspirations should be rooted in humility, focusing on community rather than the pursuit of the unknown beyond one's region. This philosophical divergence had tangible consequences. In Europe, the pursuit of individual wealth and self-improvement was a beacon that guided many, while in China and the Islamic states, the collective good and public works were the cornerstones of society. The West, inspired by the classics, sought to surpass them, while the East saw in their ancient architecture and art a pinnacle to be revered, not exceeded. In China, the meticulous art of rice cultivation consumed the energies of the populace, leaving fewer minds and hands free to delve into the realms of education, technology, and science. This created a stable but slowly advancing society in stark contrast to the rapidly evolving West. Technological prowess was China's crown until the mid to late 1400s. The printing press, which Gutenberg would not reinvent in Germany until 1452, had been present in China since around 1000. Yet where the East used it for ceremony and record, the West used it to fuel a revolution in literacy and learning. Books, once scarce, now flowed from presses, spreading knowledge far and wide, reshaping education, technology, and even religion. The religious landscape of Europe was transformed as the Bible became accessible to all, sowing the seeds for the Protestant Reformation. The authority of the papacy was challenged, and kingdoms like England under Henry VIII broke away to form their own churches, decentralizing religious power. Meanwhile, China's advancements, like the mechanical clock, regulated society but did not spur the same leaps in navigation and shipping that the West experienced. The age of exploration saw European ships sail to every corner of the globe, while China's once great naval expeditions, such as those led by Admiral Cheng Ho, were curtailed, their records destroyed, their ambitions quelled. Vasco da Gama's voyage around Africa to India marked the dawn of global imperialism as Portugal and later other European nations wove a web of trade routes that connected continents. The Portuguese became carriers of Eastern goods, creating a commercial empire that the East did not contest. In the urban tapestry, European cities burgeoned through trade, fostering a climate where innovation was rewarded and social mobility was possible. Explorers like Columbus, backed by monarchs, set sail on ventures that promised wealth and fame. This age of exploration was marked by both the grandeur of discovery and the shadows of brutality and conquest. As the 1600s approached, the Dutch East India Company emerged, a titan of trade and exploration, symbolizing the West's insatiable appetite for expansion and dominance. The Eastern powers, steadfast in their regions, did not share this hunger for overseas empires. In the final reckoning, the Western powers grasped the reins of world trade, and the balance of power shifted decisively. The Great Divergence was not merely a matter of chance, but of choice. The West offered its people the freedom to innovate, to risk, and to reap the rewards, while the East held fast to tradition and collective harmony. Thus, the world was remade, and the course of history was set toward the modern age, an age defined by the ambitions and aspirations of those who dared to look beyond the pond. Please consider subscribing, it really helps. Have a nice day.